Hey guys, it's Jordan back at it again with another pickleball paddle review for you, and we're going to keep this one quick. We're just going to go off the dome, and it's a paddle that I've been using a lot. It's not necessarily new. There's definitely really detailed reviews already out there for this paddle, but I just thought I'd update you on a paddle that I've been really liking, and that is the Bread and Butter Invader. How's it going, everybody? It's Jordan back at it with another pickleball paddle review for you. Now, this is going to be a quick review off the top of my head. It is not a necessarily new paddle. There's definitely other reviews for it, but it's one I've been really liking, so I thought I would give you my perspective and why I like it. That paddle is the Bread and Butter Invader. If you don't know me, my name is Jordan. I'm a 3.5 pickleball player, and I enjoy trying out new things and working on my game. To be transparent with you guys, I was given this paddle for review purposes from Bread and Butter. However, a review was not guaranteed, and they have not been given any thoughts or information about what I'm going to share today. Now, the first hybrid shaped paddle that Bread and Butter made was the Loco, and I really did like this paddle. I thought it looked great, and I thought it was a great control-oriented paddle, but for me, it lacked a little bit of that power that I also lack, so it wasn't one that I ended up sticking with, even though I loved the control and loved the spin and really loved how it turned out looking. I think for people that fall in that similar court as me, they're really going to like the Invader, because first off, the Invader is a fun looking paddle. I will say when they first revealed it, I wasn't sure how it would look, but in person it looks great. That titanium weave on the front looks awesome. I love how fun the purple, the logo, everything is about this paddle. It's a great color combination. It definitely stands out. Speaking of construction, let's go over what makes this paddle kind of fun. This is a hybrid shaped paddle with that, again, titanium or polyester, whatever material it is, on the front from the Shogun. That gives it kind of a bouncy feeling that I really like. It also has a layer of fiberglass underneath these carbon fiber layers, so while it is familiar feeling, especially for Bread and Butter fans, there's definitely something unique about this paddle. Now, I have been playing with the Vatic Pro Saga Flash primarily, and I've been really liking that paddle, and it is a very unique blend of power when you need it while having very low pop. So transitioning to the Invader from that paddle took me a little bit of getting used to, because this paddle has a lot more pop than that one does. Speaking of stats, we'll briefly show those on screen so you can look at those, but what I really like is the blend of power, pop, and good control this paddle has. I feel that from the Loco, the shape has improved quite a bit. This has really good twist weight. It doesn't turn in the hand very much, and it has a great sweet spot. I also think that the power and pop blend are really ideal for intermediate players as well as players that are beginning, because this is an easy paddle to pick up and learn, even when it is coming from a drastically different one. The only thing, again, that I really had a little bit of time throttling back in was the pop, but I don't think it would have been nearly as jarring had I come from a more traditional mix of a paddle. Now, I wouldn't say that this is a power paddle by any means. It definitely is power leaning, but I wouldn't say it's going to keep up with any of your Gen 3s, or probably not the Yola Gen 4s when those come out. This is a good paddle. It definitely has more power than most thermoformed or Gen 2 paddles, but it's not hitting those astronomically high heights that we have seen in the past. But I do think with this balance point and with this amount of power and this amount of pop, you get a really good feeling package. Again, you get that fun feeling off the polyester coming off the face, making your thirds feel great, making some of your drive drops feel really nice. And in addition to that, you also have the ability to have some pop that gives you a little more aggression at the line. This increase in pop, I believe, is due mainly because of that layer of fiberglass that they've added to the face, which I think is a welcome addition, and I'd love to see on a few more of their paddles in the future. I felt really consistent with this paddle. I felt that I wasn't lacking in any one area. It definitely gave me enough offense when I needed it, enough defense when I needed it, and came in at a really good balance overall. Now, the downside to that is you can't blame the paddle as much when it's so well balanced, but I think it's a price worth paying. Now, when it comes to value, I wouldn't say that this is the best deal on the market, but I don't think it's overpriced by any means either. If you like the aesthetic of this paddle, if you want to support a good company, I say go for it. This is a great paddle. you can get a little bit of a discount with my code JordanPlaysPickle or any of the other great creators out there, and it will be one that you won't regret buying. In addition to the paddle, you do get a really fun paddle cover, some accessories, and some really nice packaging, so it really does make the paddle buying experience fun. Now, will I be switching to this paddle? It really is hard to say. I think it really does come down to me getting my practice in at the line, because right now I'm not playing as frequently as I would like, and while I enjoy this blend, sometimes the pop can be a bit much for me. But I do really like the offense that the pop provides, so right now I'm going about 50% of my games with this paddle and 50% with the Vatic Pro Saga Bloom. Both of these paddles are great, and I'll probably make a video about the second one that I mentioned there in a minute, but I just thought I would let you know this is a great paddle still. I think it keeps up with a lot of the paddles that are coming out right now, and if you want a good all-court paddle that leans power, you can't go wrong with the Invader. That's all I got. God bless. You guys have a good one.